This week, senior leader and I were discussing the paralysis that they were experiencing because their to-do list was so big. They had entered this really weird, odd phase of procrastination. It's never happened to them before. They've never really been stuck when they've had a large amount of work to do. And it didn't take long, really, in our discussion to unlock all of the strategies that they use to start moving themselves. But what we also talked about was this incredible concept that I describe as one man's trash is another man's treasure. Basically, what we're talking about here within David Allen's work around how to be productive, how to get things done, is Q3 work. It's urgent, but it's not important. So very often, as senior leaders, you will find that there is a lot of work that you have been doing for so long that just isn't motivating anymore. It's not enjoyable anymore. It is kind of like a yawn fest. And it becomes really hard to find the drive and the motivation to want to do this kind of work. But do you know who probably is thirsty for it? Thirsty for some of the work that you're doing that you find a yawn fest is a direct report. Someone who is looking to advance in their career, who wants to know the kinds of things that you do day in and day out. And while you may find them mundane, they're going to be exciting. Those things will be so exciting for that individual. This is known as our succession planning. So what's important in leadership is to always have one or two or three people in your succession pipeline and inviting them to learn how to do the work that you do, inviting them to shadow and sit in on meetings that you sit in on. One, yes, it is to advance them in their career. Two, when you go on vacation, you've got someone that could do the work that you would normally do while you're away. But three, it frees up the time from mundane tasks as a senior leader so that you have time for strategic thinking and then strategic execution. But really, we can't execute for growth, development, more efficiency, and productivity if we don't have time to actually think about what really is going on. So something to assess is, how are you using that Q3 time? Work that is urgent, but not important for you to be doing anymore. Work that you can delegate, work that you can succession plan other people into being able to do. And when you do, how are you going to use that time on your calendar for bigger, bolder thinking?